In today's video, the Trans Am gets slammed.
Material women in large paper. That means you inferior, not major.
I'm gonna start this video up with something very cool. I just tried to test fit the fender and I don't know if this is how the car's gonna sit, but just take a look at this. Is that sweet or what? Look at that fitment, boys. I'm not gonna lie, if this is the fitment we're gonna get when the car's down on the ground, that's gonna be amazing. I mean, first of all, check this. There's like a finger in between, right? And if we take this lip in here, that are for the inner fender, fender well, whatever, and cut that off, then we would have plenty of clearance, you know, for the suspension also to travel a little bit. And then again, it's also very flush with the wheel. I mean, it's like a half finger width or whatever from like, you know, out to. I'm not trying to be like all stance boy with a stretch tie and all and like get the perfect fitment. I also want a fitment that's actually functional. Something really interesting actually is because I don't have the front or anything in, I'm actually able to also, you know, see it from the inside. So that's actually a great way to check out where you have to cut the fender or whatever, anything like that, when the wheel have to turn and stuff. So yeah, we are playing a little bit around with some cool stuff now with the drift car. This is definitely awesome, man. This is so cool. I'm so glad I just tried this test fitting the fender. Just look at that, that's so mean, man. I can't wait till this car's done. It's gonna be so cool. Today's video, we have a lot of small things that we're gonna go over and like touch up on the car. I have a few things that I want to do to the firewall. If you guys remember a few videos back, or a lot of videos back actually now, I grinded down the whole firewall and filled in with some Bondo and removed some body lines and got it all painted and nice. As you can see, it is pretty nice, but there's apparently there's this one weird spot. After I got done painting it, it started to like bubble up and then the paint just fell off. Really weird. I don't know if I forgot to like remove some oil or something. I didn't get to clean right there, but it happened. So I'm gonna grind that little area down again and get it painted. We got a valet pan, and then we'll also have the oil pan, the oil scraper slash windage tray or whatever in there. I mean, we're not gonna do anything to that, but the valet pan and the oil pan, and we're probably gonna grind that down and have it clean or whatever, so you know, it's ready to get painted when the engine comes back. Today's video I have some good and bad news about the project, cause we're gonna use a lot of money now. So as you guys remember, probably 2 weeks ago or something now, we took the engine to the machine shop and we were planning on just getting the engine running. Literally the cheapest way ever to get an engine running. I mean, we were not even gonna replace some bearings and stuff, you know. Then I came into the guy and I talked to him while standing there with the parts before they got to look into the whole thing. And you know, I could see, okay, it's gonna maybe run a little bit more expensive than I maybe had expected. Maybe $1,000 or more or something, you know. I could deal with that. That was not too bad. But then here a week later, when they got to look at the whole engine and heads, which is basically what I dropped off at the place. I dropped the whole engine off at the place except valve covers and oil pan. So basically the bad news is the heads are absolutely toast. Like they would literally have to rebuild the whole heads. Like we're talking a combustion chamber, we're talking valves, valve seats, valve guides, everything. There's not a single thing that we can reuse on the heads except like the head itself, if you know what I mean. So that really sucks. That would run me about like 1,500 grand or something for just the heads alone. I did not expect that, but I'm gonna talk to the guys in there and I'm gonna see if we can figure out something less expensive, cause I literally just have to get the engine running. I don't care if this thing gonna blow up, you know, in a year. So it just has to last until we get the LS3 and we're gonna build that and all. But that's a hell of a project, and I don't even know if that's gonna be ready for a year, because we're talking insane race car engine, right? That I'm gonna probably use a year, if not more, on building here in the garage while I drive with the Pontiac 350 engine. Just got done cleaning the shop, so now we can actually see the car. We don't have the hood on top anymore. That's over there because we're gonna cut that ram out, you know, so that's gonna be a little easier when it's down on the ground instead of up here. Also, so don't get all kinds of dust inside the car. No need for that. So nice actually seeing the car again, you know, with nothing on it and just the body lines. It makes me so hyped to see this car drive again. It's been a while actually since I closed the trunk to see, you know, the rear end of the car, and it's so awesome. I love this rear end with the dog spoiler. Best muscle car rear end out there, honestly. So we just painted the little spot there, and I also touched up a few other spots that, I don't know, it just got chipped, you know, and stuff. Because, I don't know, I sometimes drop some tools, or sometimes accidentally hit the firewall, you know. But, so I gave it another little coat, few places where the paint got chipped. So it should be good now, it should be,
Wow.
So we just got done cleaning up the valve pan, and the oil pan turned out real damn nice. There was a little bit of rust on the oil pan, but it wasn't too bad. So that's ready for paint now. We got most of the rust off and also the loose paint, so that's nice. First of all, I gotta find some other solution with that plastic over here because it kept falling down. And now I have a brown steering column. Hey! So yeah, I've got to find some solution about that. And I mean, I'm able to clean up this piece right here, but I'm not quite sure how you remove this, you know, silicone rubber or whatever from the previous window, because there's a lot of it, and it's really on there. I thought maybe like the wire wheel would just rip it off, but apparently not. It's pretty good on there. You can get some off, but. By the way, can we just really quick appreciate again how much this looked like a car? It's so awesome. It's so cool. It's so cool that the car is finally like getting back together. I mean, looks like a car. That's just amazing. From like 4 months ago or something, everything was like, you know, all torn apart and rusty and ugly looking. Now we have everything shiny and black. I mean, the only rust we need to fix is like the cowl right here. And then down here in this cowl panel. That's it. So thank you guys for watching today's video. If you guys liked it, then don't forget to drop a like. And if you would like to see more, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification button. Now I'm probably gonna upload really soon again. I'm sorry this video was kind of short, but it's getting kind of late, and I also have to do some other things today. But tomorrow we're gonna be out here all day probably, and we're gonna get more things done on this. We might even gonna buy an air compressor or something tomorrow, so we can finally get on with the whole cowl panel situation, because I want to get that out of the way so I can, you know, just get it done, so the body is done. Because then when the window is done and the cowl panel is done, the only thing we literally need is to get the engine, transmission in, and engine and wiring harness. And then we just need to put the body back on and then rip through the back roads of Denmark, you know. So that's all. We're really getting close. It's all about budget now, because we actually don't have to do a lot. We just have to buy a lot, sadly. You know, there's probably gonna be a lot of things about like, I forgot some hardware some places, so I have to order some hardware again, or you know, maybe we suddenly need something new for the engine. Like I just found out yesterday that the oil sending unit is like totally fucked, you know. I already knew that, but you know, that's just small things, you know. So I'm kind of using my time now to go around the whole project and see all the small things that we still need. So I'm gonna order that, you know. So I'm not gonna get everything back from the car, engine panel, all that stuff, and then I'm gonna stand there and have to wait maybe 2 to 3 weeks for hardware. This is not like in the United States where you go to Summit Racing and get an overnight shipment, okay? Here in Denmark we wait like 2 to 3 weeks to get a fucking bolt or something. I mean, it's not as easy, okay? That really sucks if you want the right stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you in another video.